I am pleased to welcome Andrew Joseph Perez and Marta Portillo here to talk about the last play of the season over at the Coachella Valley Repertory. Welcome to you both.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, so I understand. Okay, so Native Gardens, that's what it's called. It addresses a bunch of social issues that are pretty important to most folks, I would say. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, it's a play about two couples, a younger Latino couple, which is what Andrew and I play, and an older white couple who have a dispute over a property line, and that brings up a lot of issues.
Yeah, as I've explored this show, the thing that I find more and more about it is that it's an extremely human story, that just the way that it escalates is so absurd, but also realistic in the way that people behave. We all do wild things when we get pushed to a certain limit, and that's what this show really shows.
So is it more of a drama, comedy, a little bit of both?
There's a little bit of both. It's a comedy, first and
Okay.
foremost. It's a comedy, but with very real moments.
Okay. So what was the inspiration behind it?
Matt, I don't actually know.
Actually,
I know. So Karen Zacharias, the playwright, drew heavily from the science that is talked about in the show. Is native gardening and creating native forest bed for your garden instead of foreign invasive plants. So a lot of that came from that. But she also, her playwriting style is very much Latin activism throughout all of her writings, so it's bringing up a lot of the issues that are very, very forefront right now in this country, through like I said, a very human lens of nobody's really a good guy or a bad guy. We're all just people.
Just living.
Yeah.
And I think I read in an interview, I did read in an interview with her that she, was at a dinner party and people would bring up squabbles between neighbors and how we can get over the smallest things. It's not really about that, but then all this other stuff comes up underneath. And so I think that's what the play, we all don't show our best sides as hard as we try to be on our best behavior, to do what is right. We sometimes fall short of that.
Yeah.
So what does it take to put on something like this?
A lot of people, a lot of people, a lot of time, a lot of energy.
Yeah.
It's theater is such a collaborative art form that cannot exist without every single piece down to the box office people and the audience. I mean, you need every single person, and the actors are a cog in that machine. But it takes a true village to make any theatrical production go.
Yeah.
What else should folks know if they're thinking about coming to see the show?
It's a really good time that's going to make you really think about what's going on in our country, but also just you're gonna have a good time. You're gonna laugh.
Entertainment.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice. And where can they get information about tickets, dates, and all that? Because it is the last one of the season.
Yeah, cvrep.org is
Okay.
our website, and you can go on there and purchase tickets and get more information.
And we run through the 24th, Sunday the 24th.
Gotcha. Okay. And what about masking? Any of that? Right now, just kind of.
Yes.
Vaccines are proof of vaccination is required. Masks are optional inside the space.
All right, very good.
Yep.
So thank you to both of you for coming, and go online at cvrep.org and get your tickets, or you can also call. The information's on your screen. Thank you both for joining us today.
Absolutely. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, of course.